that we get them sore, because it is a lot of work. We do a little at a time. When we sit them back down, you say, well, you're just teaching him to relax again. I am. I'm letting him relax. I'm letting him fall on his forehand a little bit. I'm letting him back down a little bit. I'm saying, go ahead and relax, but when I want to pick you back up, the more often I do this, the more they get accustomed. When I pick you up, you need to be collected. When I send you down, you can relax. Go in a 20-meter circle. Now there is a 9. That is a 9 free jog. And walk. Don't let him come up. When he does that, thread his face. There you go. Thread that face. And then let go. When horses transition, they want to release their back too much, and that's what all horses do. My horse, her horse, your horse. When she's in a great free jog, when she released her seat or released the forward motion of the trot, he said, okay, and he just collapsed his back and brought his head up. What you want to do is have your hands prepared to say, don't do that to me. When I quit around you, the head needs to stay right where it was. Then that flows through the whole thing. Your hands are assisting with your legs and seat. She did everything right. She released her seat. She quit the forward motion. He broke to a walk, but when he broke to a walk, he threw his head up. So your hands are saying, hey, you did everything except. And I'm going to be mad at you because, not because you did part of it right. I want everything right. Good. And pick up the working jog. No, free jog, I'm sorry, free jog. So you threaten him with your hands. Sit a couple of steps. Now take up the rising trot. See how she prepared him through the sitting? She prepared him through the sitting. Nobody can jump into a working jog because you can't get him prepared with the rear end from the rising trot. You prepare him through the sitting, and then you continue on from the rising. And walk. Rattle his face as you walk. Rattle, 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 rattle. There. That's what she has to do. Now, rattle, 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 rattle. There. That's what you have to keep doing until he understands. Don't that abrupt, he wants to quit, and that's when he throws his head up. So you got to say, no, I want you to step right into this. So she has to have her hands ready, prepared. When I quit riding, keep walking and keep your head down. Don't be so abrupt. Don't let him be abrupt like that. That's when he drops his back up. Start your sitting there again. We're just going to work on that a little bit. I like that. There. Now rising. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now walk, threatening softly with your hands. Threatening. There. That's getting better. Now penny. Now penny. Say, good boy. It's not about that she has to do this every time. Well, it is about she doing it every time. I'm not going to trust my horse to do anything. You're trying to... She had to show quite a bit of aggression the time before this one. But you see how much less aggressive it was that time? Eventually it will be the threat. When I threaten you because she's been aggressive, he'll say, well, I know what that means, so I'm not gonna challenge her so much. We're creating softness. Sometimes we have to be a little more aggressive because we don't want to pick on a horse all the time. I want to say, I'm threatening you, give me something. I want to threaten you, give me something. If they don't, I'm going to be a little more aggressive. When I'm riding a test, I'm always aware of when I need to be threatening my horse. I need to threaten you because I feel you coming up. I need to threaten you because I feel you coming up. And you want a response. That's why we're getting to home. I need a quick response so I can softly threaten you so people don't see when I'm connected that I'm threatening her through my hand. Okay, pick up the working jog now. Lift your hands, have a working walk first. Go through the working walk first. You get his nose vertical. You keep him walking. You start squeezing with your feet and put him together. Now you squeeze with both feet. Good. And that's what they all do. They assume you're going to collect me up that much. See that little almost lope? He assumed she was going to lope because she was squeezing him together. He has to understand this does not mean lope. When you squeeze with both feet, it's not the lope. Have I know I've showed a lot of you about the swing, but I don't think I've showed Jennifer. I think I've showed everybody. Remind me to do about the swing here in a minute. Pick up the right knee though. Left leg back and push. Right knee. Almost. He just changed his bend a little bit. All he did was change his bend a little bit. Lift your right rein, swing. Good. do it, won't it? That'll do it every time, won't it? The other right. Good. Down the rail now. Doing great. Doing great. Little right leg, little right bend. Now, this horse has improved tremendously from the beginning of what we started with, what Pam's trying. She's done all the work. This horse had the tendency to want to be buried in the front end. When you put him up like this, and you can still see a little bit of it. Every now and then he gets out of time and gets rattled, but she's just floating him through it. Now lift your right rein, press with your right leg, get that bend back, bump your right rein. There, he's going to soften again. There, good, good. Now trot, good. He used to fight so much that he wanted to go down in the well, go down in the well, go down in the well. You do go down, and this is another horse that has been started right because they sent him down to teach him things. He was confused about staying up, so they lose their, what they do when they come up, they hollow their back too. They don't hollow the back, they release too much back. So when you roll the horse down and you press with your legs, they can have to bring their back up real hard to lope like that. So he was taught correctly, but when we brought him up, he would release his back too much. And that's when he starts getting out of whack and you see that little wall behind. So we're trained to it. We say to him, get your back up. Now I want you to send him down, Pam, on a 20-meter circle. Send him way down there. I want you to lope him on a 20-meter circle with connection. Hold his face. With him down. Now left leg back and lope. Good. Hold him down. This is what you see the much real nice rhythm he has with his head down. It's because he's got his back in a correct position. He's got his back up. Hold his face a little harder. Keep loping. Your leg has to come on. That's getting him rhythmic, pushing through. Now start softly lifting your hands. Keep your leg on, because when you lift, you'll think it's going to slow down. Now you'll see him lose it a little bit. He's good right now. He's still good. He's still good. Send him back down again. That gives him confidence that he was doing things right. You want to be able to send the horse up and down. Good. And trot down. Trot down. Good job. Very good. Very good. Walk way down the path. So the correct way, as far as I'm concerned, is I teach horses to lope down before I teach them to be up, because I want neck and head position. I want to be able to control the neck and the head. Then once they get that, as soon as I feel that they're confident doing that, I'll start raising them up. Because they're creatures of habit, Western pleasure horses, we want their heads to stay down. Reiners, we want their heads to stay down. You don't lope a reiner up. I have all the respect in the world for those people. But I need a horse that can do both. My all-around horse can do both. Can do anything. You can put them down, you can put them up, you can put them wherever you want. I think that's all-around horse. I'm not going to have a world champion reiner doing that, because I've taught them how to do other things that they'll use against me. But what she's doing, and she's done a great job, she said, do it this way, now I'm going to raise you up. Now, most of the time we ride him up now because he knows how to lope down. But if he gets confused at home, ma'am, when you feel a little wally starts from her, just send him down and do your little lope down and say, here's what I wanted you to do when you're up. Because she's done such a great job. This horse is 150% better than he was when she started on him. Very good. Start trotting. Working job. Bring that nose in. Right from the get-go, you want to start with a vertical nose, not a pointed nose. Because that's when he does his he's got a little skip of the trot too. There you go. Transition to a walk right now, vertical nose. Working walk. Let's challenge him a little bit more. Can you give me more nose with your head up? This is what he wouldn't do this at one time. He wouldn't. He's trying to wall her out of this, and she's doing a great job saying, you're not going to cheat me out of this. You're not going to change your body position just because I'm doing a working walk. Now go into your trot. Bump his right rein a little bit. When he starts pushing on your hand like that, just bump a rein. Good. 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 There you go. Keep that vertical nose. Go in a 20-meter circle. Now, lift your right rein softly, because we want a little nose to the right with your right leg. There. There. That's the correct bend for a 20-meter circle. He's softly looking to the right and